Goose? Okay guys, let's strap in and take to the starry skies in Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut.
Turret destroyed.
Strike Suit Zero originally came out early last year for PCs, but has now been remastered and improved in this director's cut for next-gen consoles and PC. It's an arcade-influenced space combat game which takes heavy inspiration from classic anime shows such as Gundam and Macross. These inspirations are obvious from the transforming mecha suits and the impressive missile swarms, often known as a Macross missile massacre. These are also referred to as an Itano Circus, named after Ichiro Itano, the animator who pioneered the effect.
You're a bit of an anime fan, aren't you, Darren?
Ah, affirmative. Especially ones with space battles and giant transforming robots and lasers. Pew, 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 pew.
The game takes place in the year 2299. Humanity has expanded out into the galaxy but is now at war with itself. You fight for the United Nations of Earth against a powerful rebellion of outer planets sick of being refused independence from Earth's rule.
Outside of a pretty cool intro cutscene, the story is told through a bit of radio chatter, events in-game, and also some text in between the missions. I just think it needed a few more cutscenes to help flesh out the story a bit.
Yeah, and it's always hard to pay attention to radio chatter when you're in the middle of a big space battle, isn't it?
The colonies blockaded the signal site. Bowman was ordered to break the blockade.
Maybe for you humans it is.
Oh, Darren, most of the spawnlings are humans, so I think that's a pretty fair point for Hex to mention.
I think you'll find this show is quite popular with young robots across this entire space sector.
Really?
Oh.
Well, hello to all our robot viewers. Salute you. Well, yes, so this game actually has some really nice environments too, and good objectives throughout the campaign.
Oh, affirmative. Missions take place in some quite spectacular locations with objectives that vary from all-out assaults, escorts, or defense, to name a few. There's an excellent sense of scale too, with multiple friendly and enemy fighters and huge capital ships all taking part in each battle.
Yeah, things can get quite hectic when you're involved in one of those larger battles, can't they?
Yeah.
You can choose from a range of ships before each mission and customize their loadouts. New ships, weapons, and bonuses are also awarded for meeting specific parameters within missions.
Yeah, they're great little extra objectives to strive for, and it's nice to have that choice of ship. I have to be honest though, I came to rely pretty much solely on the strike suit, because when it transforms into strike mode, it makes you super powerful. You gain extra agility and can simply hold a button down to auto-lock onto nearby fighters, making short work of tough dogfights.
Fully armed and operational.
Not to mention, it's only in this mode that you can unleash the Macross Missile Massacre! Shoo shoo shoo! Pew 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 pew!
Yeah, it's so satisfying to paint a whole enemy squadron and then unleash those missiles. I liked how they balanced it too, so it's not overpowered.
Affirmative. Shooting while in this mode drains flux, and once you run out of that, you transform back into the standard fighter mode. But shooting down enemies will replenish it. This forces you to use it sparingly, but also lets a conservative player remain in strike mode for much longer.
One thing that really bothered me were the controls. Normally I like to use non-inverted controls for console games, except when it comes to flight games. I really kind of understand the inverted process with that.
Well, Hex, inverted controls for flight games resemble how a flight stick on a plane operates, pushing forward to lower the nose of the craft and pulling back to pull it up. And since many of the first video games were flight simulators, it became de rigueur.
Well, that makes sense. And the flight controls were inverted here, so that was fine. But for some reason, when I go into strike mode, because that's more of a third-person shooter style of play, my brain just wanted to switch back to non-inverted controls. It did my head in. And because there's no separate option for flight or strike mode, no matter which one I chose, one of them felt wrong.
Oh, your poor fleshy brain. If only you had upgradable memory chips.
Well, I think this is good, solid arcade fun, so I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Well, the control system held things back a little bit for me, so I'm giving it 7 out of 10.